It's time to officially review Red Dead Redemption via backwards compatibility on Xbox One. All footage was captured using Upload Studio, which should be pretty obvious. The number one question on your mind should be, how does this game hold up after all these years? And it shouldn't be a surprise. It holds up extremely well, and as a matter of fact, to this day, holds some of the best game mechanics to ever be in a video game, in my opinion. No, this ain't Uncharted 2, where you return to it and you go, what the hell was it I loved about this game? Everything feels outdated. Some things in this game still feel fresh. Now, let's get to my complaint. And my complaint is just like my first impressions, the controls. The aiming controls, if you like to do free aim, good luck. Now, if you beat this game in free aim, you are an absolute beast. Because I'm going to tell you, there's times on horseback where you have to shoot moving targets, and if I didn't have this lock-on aim, I would have been far too frustrated to try to get it done. Now, the lock-on aim, in my opinion, is mandatory. Now, you can tap up when it locks onto the chest. You tap up on the thumbstick, and you pull off headshots like nobody's business. That's satisfying, but it's almost like it's doing all the work for you, and as time has gone on, as I've said before, I like to do the aiming myself. But it doesn't by any means break the game. Now, you're probably asking, what game mechanics still feel fresh? What game mechanics are still some of the best today? And you already know what I'm going to tell you. The bullet damage. The bullet impact. Now, I just beat GTA 5 on the PC, and that was an experience all in of itself. But the impact from the bullets in this game just... oh man, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. These bullets are shredding through their targets. And the physics are top notch. Sometimes I think the physics are better than GTA 5. And GTA 5 has some of the best physics I've ever seen. The bullet damage, the bullet impact. Now, these are two totally different things. The bullet damage, the hole left there when you shoot somebody, is so awesome. But the impact that these guns have, the sound effects coming from these guns, everything sounds so forceful. It is so awesome. And I absolutely love it to this day. It makes some games just absolutely unplayable. Now, as I said before, the controls... trying to free aim is a problem, like here with the Gatling gun. Now you can see I'm managing just fine, but it's uncomfortable. Kind of like when I complained about the dead zones. You can do it, like you can run, yes, but it's like running with a rock in your shoe. You can still run, but it's uncomfortable. But that's really the only Achilles heel that I noticed about the game. The game is top notch. The writing is hit or miss. Some of the characters, the main characters, are pretty damn annoying, but I think that it's intended to be that way. I'm not going to say that the writing is genius. The true star of this game is the atmosphere. The atmosphere to this day, we all say we want a remaster. And a remaster would be nice, don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, this game holds up. It's still beautiful. There's times where I'm just roaming on the horse going, wow, this game is spectacular. Now, it's still got its issues. It's still got bugs. Red Dead Redemption was always a buggy game. But all in all, this game remains an absolute masterpiece. And if you've never played it, you owe it to yourself to play this game. It'll be just like going to a modern game. It holds up that well. Now, I didn't beat it fully. I did all the missions, got back to my family at the end. I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't like the way this game ends, and I stopped there. In the very beginning clip, if you know where that's at, that mission after, that's where I stopped. Kind of like the movie Law Abiding Citizen. I always turn it off just before the ending and invent my own ending. But there you have it. There's your review. Still remains a damn near perfect game. I'll holler at you later.
Wind blows into the skin. song.